Hello. We are going to talk about domain and range interval notation in this video. And it's not, it can be sort of scary to look at, but it's something you can overthink very easily. So the way the interval notation, first of all, the word interval means that we're going from somewhere to somewhere, okay? So like if I were to tell you that we are going to go from -3 to 5 with that notation, the parenthesis notation tells me that I'm not going to include it. So on a number line, the way you would graph that is you would have open circle at -3, an open circle at 5, and then you'd be talking about everything in between them. This would look the same as saying I'm talking about every value between -3 and 5, but not including -3 or 5. On the other hand, if I use brackets, then I'm talking about including it. So if I do this, then I would have a closed circle here, an open circle here, and I would be talking about everything in between it. So this would be more like x between -3 and 5, including -3, like that, okay? So that's the way the notation works. If you're talking about infinities, you will only ever see the parenthesis next to the infinity, because you can't ever reach infinity. So that one would be from -infinity to 5, including 5, okay? And then this one would be from, say, from 4 to +infinity, not including 4, okay? And of course, not including negative or positive infinity. So that's the domain and range interval notation, and the way that works is when you're talking about a graph, if I ask you, let's say I give you just a random graph. Let's say it looks like that and that, okay? And let's say this is -5, and let's say this is -3, and let's say this is 2. I don't know. I'm just making this up here. But if these are some of my values, then I could say that this graph is decreasing for x values, that is on the interval. When you talk about intervals, you're always talking domain, so you're always talking x values. So this is decreasing from -3 to 2, and I'm not including -3 or 2 in that, because those are where those are our points where we stop decreasing and start increasing, or stop increasing and start decreasing, okay? It's also increasing. I'm just going to write that instead of writing the entire word. It's also increasing from negative infinity to -3, and also increasing from 2 to positive infinity. So I hope that helps with domain and range interval notation. Remember that domain is all possible x values for the graph, and range is all possible y values for the graph. I hope this helps. Thank you.